Are you seeing my screen? Is it enough for you to see?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Okay. All right. Let me record also so that those who are not in.
yes, God.
Recording in progress. All right. Blessing, please pray. Blessing, are you hearing me? Blessing?
Yes, I've heard you.
Yeah, please pray.
Yes, I've heard you. Okay. Our Heavenly Father, Jehovah God in the heavens, we thank you this evening as we are about to commence our classes. Oh Jehovah, give the lecturer, Dr. Bensi, Alida the strength and the knowledge and the understanding that she can impact to us what she has learned. Jehovah, too, we are very grateful because we are alive. So many persons are not alive, but because we have you, that's why we are alive to learn. Give us the knowledge, please. Thank you for all what you've been doing for us and you are still doing. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Blessing. All right.
Amen.
Okay, thank you. I have here a short devotional.
Hello.
Thought. Yes, Blessing, I'm hearing you. We are hearing you. Yeah. Okay, I hope everybody is able to see what I am sharing on screen. This is a short devotional thought, and I want your participation. Okay. So, it is adapted from well, the text is coming into 1328, that's international version, and this is adapted from CNDA 2012, God of Wonders. Okay, so there is a question reflection at the bottom of this devotional thought, and I want you to go over that later. Let's go through this devotional that is prepared for us this evening. Life isn't fair. An enemy did this, he replied. Matthew chapter 13, verse 20. One day, on my morning walk, I saw a mother field sparrow being closely followed by a big brown bird 2 to 3 times her size. The big bird acted as if it was her baby. When Mama would find a morsel of food, the big baby would quiver its wings as baby birds do and beg for food from its tiny mom. Though the big baby towered over her, she would feed it and then move on to reach for more food. It was a case of brood parasitism by the brown-headed cowbird. Two species of cowbirds parasitize the nest of other smaller birds. Of the two, the brown-headed cowbird is much more common and broadly distributed in North America. Female cowbirds can lay an egg almost every day from late May to early July. In fact, cowbirds can produce more eggs per season than any other wild bird. Cowbirds are lazy parents in that they don't build build a nest or take care of their own young. A female cowbird will sit on a high branch where she can observe the shrubby edge of the woods, and with her sharp eyes, she will spot other small or smaller birds such as warblers, or sparrows in the process of building their own nest. Covers parasitic more than 200 species of songbirds. After locating a nest under construction, she will track the progress of nest building. Then, just after the target bird starts to lay eggs in her new nest, the female cowbird will remove one or more of the eggs from the nest and lay one of her own in its place. As you might guess, covered hatchlings emerge first, getting a head start feeding. Soon they dwarf their other nestlings. They outcompete them for food. The foster parents' own babies often don't survive. So the end result is that a covered female can produce 30 to 40 young in one season because she has so many foster parents working for her. The reality is that life in our world of sin is just not fair. I am glad that there is a day of judgment coming when the righteous judge will level the playing field. Until then, I need to take a lesson from the little mother sparrow and treat all with love and grace as I go about doing good. As what I said earlier, this short story is from Steam the A2012 God of Wonders Review and Herald Publishing Association. And here are the reflection questions. On responding to injustice, the author describes the mother sparrow continuing to care for the demanding bird that displaced her only young. Can you recall a time when you felt treated unfairly or used by someone? How did you react? And how does the sparrow's example challenge you to and with grace under the bitterness? I'm going to give you instructions in the chat box. I'll give you 4 minutes to respond in chat box. Everybody, you are required to this.
Anita,
Yes.
yeah, good evening. I am still driving, so I won't be able to respond in chat box.
Okay, you do it later. I can do it later.
All right. Thank you.
Those who are driving, you can do the response later. You can respond later, okay, when you stop.
Comparisons.
Okay, I'm still seeing some people. Uh, some of you are still typing. Okay.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Yes, Shanice.
So, my internet has been down from last night, so I'm using data, but I realize that sometimes it kicks me off the meeting, so I'm not sure what we're doing now.
We're having some reflection. Uh, I will put the reflection questions in the chat so you'll be able to see.
Okay, thank you.
So you can respond also to the participation.
Excuse me, Miss. The that speaker has just mentioned it. Mine is letting me in and out as well, please.
Yes, I understand. Okay, yeah, I understand on your side. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your participation. I'm happy for all the responses I'm seeing here. Those who are still typing, you can type, or I think those who have responded, feel free to type so I will be able to also capture response. Okay? All right. We will be working as groups, or you will be working with your groups for your capstone, one of your project, and that's curriculum, mini curriculum that you will be doing as a group. I hope that everybody will cooperate or collaborate well with your groupmate, that no one will be felt, no one will feel that he is or she is at a disadvantage, or will feel that she or he is not welcome. My dear students, the reason why you are put together because in developing a curriculum, you need to work together with other people with the expertise of the kind of curriculum that is to be developed. So I hope that there is good work, there is no bitterness, instead all of you will be learning from each other. Okay? May the lessons from this short story in our devotional will help you to always respond, even if you are respond positively and kindly, even if you are mistreated. Let us pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, we commit our last session to you, the remaining time for this class, virtual class tonight. I pray that you provide us with good internet connectivity. Please be with my students who are still traveling, that you protect them from unknowns, reach home safe and sound, and be able to continue with the activities that we are going to do in this class. And also to all of us who are present in this platform, we are double
The other matters, or the I sent email. Who? I sent you. Nika, everybody.
All right, so our activities for this evening, as what I've said earlier, I will give you time part of the class because I don't want to be missing this. But of course, there will be different
Yes,
ways
Nathaniel,
of
a
how
kitty
you
baby.
structure it.
She have 3 babies.
Structure it in a creative way. I don't know how you have done it. That's why I'm giving you
Kitty have 3 babies.
20 minutes. 20 minutes to work together will be enough for you to finalize and discuss things, how you will be sharing, because when you come back, I will be asking anything something salient, okay, by its group. I'll be asking you to at least share it, okay, like anything that you appreciate in going through or examining the historical events of the education system.
Studio.
I'm giving you 20 minutes now. I will be dividing you into groups. So the same group that you have for the presentation, that's what we'll be using. Okay? Oscar, you will be presenting after this, okay? After the activity.
Is it here?
Yes, you will be presenting. I have that in mind. Okay. So let me now divide you into or put you in the breakout room.
Dashboard. I'm a pin dashboard right there.
So MA you will be 11, 12, 13. Okay? MA students, you will be 11, 12, 13. MA
I'm a
and
pin
then
right there. So yes, already.
11, 12,
That's on the
13.
pin. In case if you want to pin Google yourself, you don't pick up on YouTube and studio. No. Yes, I see it like
And
that.
you will be joining the group. So
The one is on the house.
you will
No, I'm solid.
Oh. Look, you didn't get on this morning.
You know what? Stop my life when you do that. Now
Okay.
later,
Let me sleep. But I lift
and me,
my go. But I want him in a lift. It a drop. You make me very fresh.
and now later,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a do.
You make me very fresh. So I can't lift what I do. You know what I mean? Because the signal bad.
I feel like that's
okay.
I mean, no.
You have 2 minutes to join the group.
Make
20
me
minutes to
Kitty
discuss.
get. Yes, Kitty get her company Nathaniel. She get her company master. I be me can't lift fire. So you know me let me see. It cut off.
Who will be sharing?
Eh?
yeah.
How few class not cut off?
Yes.
And go close me there.
I mean, the pan.
Eh? Yes, I put it on.
Right now,
So
I got off on YouTube service. But practice every
No, me tell you something. I put it
no,
by
me
and
don't see
upstairs.
your account with it.
Oh.
Me don't see it before me. You know.
Oh.
But me I say, oh, this a stream na me yard. Let me look.
you're not seeing it?
I didn't get. I didn't.
No.
What happens when I touch?
As me say better when it
Let
on
me
the
close all groups then and then.
touch screen sensitive.
Oh, it's here. Let me
That's what
see.
no one input for me and it's
Can you no?
no, remember one before
Oh,
we just
oh.
stop.
Oh yes, me understand.
I better when you have one you on the touch.
Oh.
Seeing it now? Yes. Okay.
It's on the mode, guys. It's on the mode. It comes up on the mode.
Okay, let me know if you are seeing or not.
Thank you, team.
Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts.
Buddy's all right.
Good afternoon. Tired.
Feeling right here.
There's been times
I see me pick up, you know.
Yes, same. Oh my God.
Gosh. That I have to be fighting them for the level side. They're not pretty.
Yeah, of course, like, I know.
Yes, and then you
I
even
know.
keep
You want
classes and few show up and the ones that show up they're already almost good to go. The one that need the help don't show up.
you know, so that's all it is. Alright, then, so, what is this month? Looks like, or did we choose the right thing? Right.
Hello?
I found information from
I'm coming. Coming.
somebody did a write-up. So I don't know what the whole thing. I didn't do the whole thing because I found something with
I think we were supposed to learn about the reason why I didn't talk about that, I thought we were presenting first in class, so I just put something together really quickly. That we
so you actually have a map then. So it's just for us to fill in information on the map or what?
put information on the map as well. Information is there. The thing is, I don't know if that wants like more information because the infographic is not structured in a way where we can add a lot of information on it because it's supposed to be like something that someone can look at. That was what I was thinking of when I did seems as though
Then you talk somebody else will get
it's
to
just
the show that the well and then again. I know me tell you this them put that in it anyway. There's the like things change. Like we used to get storm and what on there,
my brain.
no, like we used to get rain in a near June. Instead of what switching off they say there's because of the climate change. The amount of rain we used to get in a May April. In a May we and June go up in April. You understand me? But when we see that April, you see a March we see that the man saying that you can see. Me never see one March. That's what we have. We have to tell you about. Eh? Wait there, are you pretty well too?
Yeah.
I will be back soon. What is? I mean, but
Mercy, God, don't take cold.
look there. Oh. I've been for a while, you know.
I'm wondering if both of them could be
You must see that one. But then say, I see him. But then say the thinking man that can make color the warm, we'll see what they warm and I can see. I know you want. 220.
Our serious draft for morning still.
Me know.
For the extra
It's all that like what they said.
They talk all the time and to see somebody say,
and even you have information, your
listen,
information.
100, 220.
Yeah, I said COVID times
Then talk to
And I think Juliana had information.
they were saying okay, and tsunami, they were one more tsunami to see how much you can keep.
Yeah,
At the point in the infographic.
I can't get, you know.
We say, I never talk to mention it. All right.
When she was talking about Jamal who influenced the primary school curriculum by reinforcing right?
Make church like small and you go back.
Intervention. So I don't know if you would want
You know what go on.
probably so then I could speak on pre-emancipation and post-emancipation.
Hey, Cable. Good evening, Cable. This is more play. Abby, more play on some Cable do it because me now that man go sleep.
They go sleep.
You know what?
He dey for me though.
No, I took a jump off. I'm not very freshy. From the baby me I got bed soon nowadays.
Yeah, I want to just or if we don't know, Steve may want to talk.
How
You say,
long is she going to get?
I don't think it's a long time. I think she wanted us to share succinct details of what we discussed now, and then what we submit would upon the group when she opens the section for the assignment to be what we did as a group, what we worked on as a group. So
I don't never put the charger on the level.
it refers to the infographic that we everyone information and then your document and Juliana's document combined so as like extra extra information so you can just add that. Also, if you haven't selected your topic for the lecture notes, please in the next year, because remember that was that she was gonna post it, the document release on it to the internet.
Yeah, but you only showed it. You showed it last class. I expect you now.
Yeah, she had sent it to us just for us to write her name to send copy to her. She sent it to her.
Yeah, to the email. And I see, I'm here.
You sent it already to our Google Drive.
I was struggling, not sure which one to choose. So let me go back again today.
Okay, so she sent it in Drive.
I just showed you in learning. Yeah, so just check your MCU email.
I think that's it. I went to curriculum evaluation, but nobody knows choose it.
Curriculum evaluation and
So, the Patrick College, right? One pick me. Maxi Dean. The Dean box back he pick me. The father come there, box down Dean and box down VP. Yo!
The only one that's selected is the curriculum evaluation one.
My day is going
I'm
well.
guessing you just one that somebody else has to just
When you finish your presentation, you go back to this video
she only has about
because
29.
we have about 4 left for that virtual.
Well, so then I don't really just look at that one day. The evaluation.
Line. She says items 23 to 29 can be selected by 2 people. Alright, yeah. So you have options to see nature of curriculum, rules of curriculum participants, curriculum organization, foundations of the curriculum, the process of curriculum development, curriculum implementation and change, and the one that you actually are doing. Okay. So remember
One that's which one, the evaluation?
yes. They will remember to go on and put in before somebody else.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and do right now.
Alright, so while you guys do that, Steven, are you gonna talk for us?
But
volume went down, but I can't share the three things that I said. I'm not going to.
You can just say like the points on the infographic. You can just mention a few things that we discussed. You can mention that we discussed.
I guess it's been raining non-stop. It's been raining non-stop. And stuffy because
It's just that you want to hear what we have discussed.
So we're not going to show anything.
No, it don't so say. She said just one or two sentences to share.
You can't let them know.
What's that word she likes to use again?
You can't let them know.
Yeah, so it's not we can let you open the filters to submit. All we have to do is put together yours and Steven's extended information in a document and then upload
Hi,
it to the file.
XXXXX Leo.
When is the deadline for that?
Acha,
What's it
when is
tonight?
that off system? When is that off system?
Yeah, she said.
Oh, you got charged. No, what do you need? How are you? Like, share, and subscribe. XXXX. Ano? Ako nga ba siya? Ako may panty.
I love that.
Can't pull out, no. Hindi mo pull out today. May shot it today, no? Kaya did. Not really dead, but
Yeah. Get the rain off.
but bisa na pull up picture till your friend with a split screen, yes? And
Into my email. Oh, she did it in drive or down.
hey, thank you for the
I think she shared.
emojis. Girl, yang emoji yang itu bayar. Yang emoji yang itu bayar.
My
Yeah.
WhatsApp into my entry email. It said straight to my email.
Good evening, Christopher. Long time in a see you. Get you. And you couldn't access my phone or anything. Hmm?
1940s, right?
Yeah.
And what is happening there now? Before we have the
Kind of thing. Your company will have your kisi.
1962. 1962, then we have the number 5, that's CCC, the introduction.
Matelo ko ang ki. Matelo sa pinakilin.
But me love how she do. This is our first time.
Me never know. I don't hear noise. I keep me a crying idea. Me never keep that.
We get them video.
Me dirty bad. Oh, actually, he shot me too hard.
I mean, you don't have to mention everything. It's just
No good.
the important.
Abi,
You know, what don't
this thing.
your
So
discussion.
plug in a laptop.
I think compliments and a share.
I did take her and I made a give people a
No, no change. No computer.
plug in mine in I want.
Oh, that's one of the things I'm going.
No, me I say I want it.
We reach it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was happening. And next time, the one who will laptop. Let me know.
Because it's the general.
I go back. That's why they go back. But you come in, that's it.
I can cover that part because it's just three points.
No, one of them, please. It takes some time to win this one.
No, remember, come to this country.
Yeah, but your country is post-independence. So, 1962
Oh, so we're not going above that?
My day was on a chill days, because today was carrier day at my school, so we were setting up and doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to post some shorts and earlier, but to you.
Okay, then, so we could do that.
I'm tired though.
So then I start off with these and then Stephen comes in with the others.
Right. So you could,
So how do I
right. So
appropriate introduction then?
you could probably say that in our discussion we talked about what the pre-emancipation curriculum looks like in terms of there wasn't anything much taught to slaves, and then post-emancipation where slaves were taught basic literacy, religion, and obedience, and then just talk about yes, because that's how they used to control them. They used the kind of teaching them Christianity. So things they could no longer be over their like masters. They had to find another way. That was why
That's how they use the churches.
yes, and the missionaries just pretend like they were educating them when they were just trying to find another way to control it. But remember, they control what they were taught. So the reading material that they got was very controlled. Even how what they used to teach them to read was information that basically put the white above the black. And then they hid it under the guise of all these things that they don't know about God and they want to see the gospel. So that was their push on her when, others took the plan, that wouldn't be what we would see because it was the missionaries who actually started those. So they hid behind religion. And then a little bit further down in the the 40s to 60s is when secondary education came in, and first post-emancipation, the small morsel of learning to read was not enough because time was progressive. So they had secondary schools now where they taught them a little bit more
Guys, here the
advanced
information. That was pregnant, she had her babies today. She has 3 babies. Three so far.
at a higher level
So yeah,
than what they had before.
March 18. Birth of
Not too young.
Well, I'm covering this emancipation.
But the curriculum that you were talking about came out post-independence because at that point in time, away from the colonial influence and
Uno más para mí. That's all it. Music. I buy one different something for this year. That one no good. When it come, no good. You go buy one different. Oh shoot.
So I'm not going to do the introduction. I'm hearing our discussion about review the events that influence pertaining from pre-emancipation and
I buy no more than one I change shop here.
Are you sending me around there?
No, I didn't go in there. I tell you buy it, but I don't buy no more.
What are you sending me around there?
I know, I mean, I tell you buy it, I did something else to go for me. I call them to buy 2 same time on there, but I was actually instead. But I know all them is. You know what?
You can do it. You can do it for us, God. You can hear man. But they would have to find another one.
Jangan push your phone to me. I'll break you. Two of us, man. What's wrong with you there? Sorry.
Are you able to can you send it to my email?
Alright, tomorrow guys. So, I have some trips today from Caribbean. So I'm going to let me send them out to this phone now because
Good evening, Samantha, darling. Hello, Samantha. How are you, my baby girl? Good evening, Sammy. What's up with you, darling? Go on, Samantha. Samantha, appear rain, even no rain falling. Rainfall all day today, all day, not even a peep of sun. Pure rain.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Everybody is yes. Okay, so I want each group to just mention one salient or something important, a very significant thing that came out from your discussion, okay? one representative only. Okay, tell us what have you discovered or anything that is like you had another experience again when you were scrutinizing or examining the historical background of your educational system in the country where you're in. If you have chosen Jamaica, then because you are from Jamaica, it's fine. Okay? Just one only, and you are given only a minute to share. So we will do the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 30. Okay? Yes, Stephanie, you want to, you are in the masters? Or?
No, I'm so 17.
Okay. Yeah, the masters will be 11, 12, and 13. Okay. Let's start from number 1. So, I'm not expecting somebody to share a screen or what, okay? Because this is um, just sharing one salient point, something significant that is worth sharing from your discussion concerning the historical events that you have discussed with your group. So one item only, and one individual for 1 minute. Is that there are some people who were not able to join the group because
So close to it.
issues, okay, or they were bumped off
How much do I pay?
from the
Nice, nice.
system.
It's actually a circle, this.
Internet activity, feel free to
Actually, when I fall so
type
much, you
in
know.
the chat box. Okay? Let's start. Let's start. Group number 1. They will do the students. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then 11, 12, 13. Let's start. 1 minute only, or even 30 seconds.
And then that's my
Okay,
couldn't
group
go in
number
this way,
1,
that cut out.
Monica, are
They
you
could just
ready
get
to
everything.
go out? Okay, yeah. Those representing each group, you may just open your microphone because there's only one, so you will not be competing with anyone else. So that I will not be calling you anymore. So open your microphone and speak. So let's listen to group number 1, Amika. You have 1 minute. Okay?
Good evening again, everyone. So with our discussion, we spoke at length about
Finally. Finally.
pre-emancipation period in Jamaica,
Again.
where slaves were
You feel this, you feel mash up, but me happy.
and that was
Finally.
used as a means of control. So they were
Oh my
not
gosh.
rights or anything advanced because in that time
I
the
go on people
masters
look on for
wanted
a
control over them, so they believe that if they couldn't read or write or function on their own, that they would remain kind of under their thumb. That's what I wanted to share.
Okay, thank
Abby,
you.
you have,
Yes. 2.
you have, what,
It
no, a
starts
few minutes,
now.
a few minutes.
Good afternoon. So when
I'm
we
saying a few minutes, but on there.
astronauts was that
So you missing a few. I never see me do it for you. God, good.
meaning that before
Oh, you have
anything
enough? You have 4.
is list class
Wanna jump from 2 to 1 to 12 to
no
65.
Same way.
Mostly go from even at 17.
I got 21 anytime going until I'm back gas.
Next. Just continue to open your microphone. If you will not be able to consume the 1 minute, it's fine, no problem. Group 3.
One of the key things that we identified in the American education was the moving from emancipation to independence. It's the period where Jamaica's educational framework began to the Education Act in 1965 to UP for Education 1960.
Okay.
What's the play to message them? Come on.
Next group.
Good
Good
evening.
everyone.
The dear.
As we were looking at the pre and the post and all that follows before, we gain all of this knowledge and this independence. What one of the things that we're looking at, some of the points that we're gonna share on, we look at the historical events that impacted curriculum especially. And we look at 1998 especially when they had implementation of primary education improvement project, which aims to improve primary school curricula and resources. And this really spoke to us, especially the fact that we're going to have to create our own curriculum shortly.
Okay. Next. 5. Thank you, Joyden. Next.
Good
5.
evening, everyone. So our group look at the post-emancipation participating into the Education Act of 1870. Right, pertaining to the 1879. So in Jamaica, there was a transformative legislation aimed at reshaping the island educational landscape following the abolition of slavery in the 1834. And in the aftermath of the emancipation, there was a strong desire among the formerly enslaved population for education, seen as a vital tool for empowerment and social mobility. And the act established a framework for formal education, ensuring access to schooling for all children, regardless of their background, marking a significant departure from the previous era when education was primarily for the elite. It also led to the creation of public schools funded by the government and ensure that and encourage the involvement of religious organizations in expanding the educational opportunities. And that's it.
Okay. Next. Let's do it quick. 6.
Good evening. I'm one of the members here. I saw Tessania earlier, not sure if she's here. Maybe she will contribute first. But for mine, the post-colonial era showed a shift from
Happy with fresh shield on the floor. Nothing up for
the
him.
home and the construct
Oh,
of
from there for Papa.
focusing on the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, to in the 1990s moving forward to an expansion and adoption of the structured curriculum framework. And there were several reports that led even to a great advance in curriculum development and then adoption and alignment, especially at the secondary and post-secondary level. So that stood out to me.
Thank you. Next. Group 7.
Yes, Miss. My group looked at several shifts, but the one that stood out for us was post-emancipation. This was where free slave children were allowed to enter school, to go to school. However, it was used as a weapon against them because though the curriculum, though there was a curriculum, it was never to the benefit of the slave children, and the segregation of slave and British children or the master's children were still evident, and everything in terms of the curriculum was written by the church, and church was messy, church are not like Anglican, the Baptist, the Peruvian church, that's totally see primary schools on the same grounds as the church, or at some primary schools such as Christian and Moravian. It was heavily, it was built, and when I say built, the makeup of the curriculum was inclusion of the British and the church.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Look at me. So we looked at a number of them. But the one that stood out the most was the present one, which is 2016, and the national standards curriculum. The reason why, because I didn't know that it was so recent, and the curriculum focuses on developing critical thinking, problem solving, and skills needed for modern world, and it also competence-based learning and critical thinking and problem solving. That's the surrounding of it.
Okay. So that's the NSC.
Yes.
Okay. Number 9. Thank you. Okay,
Good evening, everyone. Right, so
$0.07.
one of the areas that we looked at,
$0.07.
focused on the 1990s,
Hey,
were concerns about inequity and inconsistent educational outcomes led to the implementation of the reform of secondary education. And
today
this
or
was the
Wednesday,
ROSE project. I don't know if
Wednesday?
you guys remember that. The ROSE introduced a common curriculum for lower secondary from grade 9, and it was aimed at providing equal learning opportunities regardless of school. And this reform was aligned with the Tyler's objective model of curriculum development, emphasizing clearly defined learning outcomes and standardized
because I should have music like him. Sure.
Okay, thank you. That was
As my mom said,
1990, right?
Yeah, show them, listen to the room there. What?
Next.
Well, or the one in Bush.
So,
Okay,
we
I'm
looked
not
at the
familiar.
establishment of the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, 1972, and its first exam held in 1979. Prior to this, we had our education system being modeled after the United Kingdom with GC and O levels. And as we push towards separation of Caribbean countries, we established our own educational framework, which was Caribbean Examination Council, and that solidified our local conditions, our local goals, and our policies that assess our needs. So, thank you as we explore the establishment of CXC.
Okay, thank you, Neil. And 8, 11. That's 1.
Alright, so what would you look at the Corona legacy for from the I remember up to 1962, and we see where the Jamaican education system has evolved marked by limited access to focus on equity, quality, and national development in post-independent reforms. And we see recently where the effort emphasized digital transformation, curriculum development, improvement, and teacher empowerment to create a more inclusive and global competitive education system.
Okay, thank you, Tyrone. Next. Okay, the 1911 was the British Communion, right? The Sapuga. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Manny. Next, the last but not Natalie?
Alright, so we looked at the education system, the first formal education system in Jamaica, and it began in the early 18th century under the British rule. So these are referred to as the free schools. One in particular that we looked at is Woolmer's. That was established in 1729, and it was designed exclusively for the children of white colonists. But then it moved after that, started reshaping, and then it look at the missionary schools in the 19th century, which is the post-emancipation era, where the missionaries established schools to provide basic literacy, serving as the first accessible education for black population. We primarily look at Woodburn and see the contribution, which is the oldest high school in the Caribbean.
Okay, that's all, Isha. Thank you. All right, so you were able to share salient points or significant historical events from the Jamaican educational system that shaped the curriculum field. I didn't hear any from other countries, well, maybe because you are all from Jamaica. There were three people before who said they were out of Jamaica, but I believe they are also Jamaicans, so that's understood. I thank you for underscoring the pre-colonial education, the 18th century. I have read through that one mentioned by Imani. Okay, that's also a salient actually. And you just mentioned about something uh, in the 18th century also, last group of the MA. There is this 18th century elementary education for the ex-slaves. Okay, and then the 19th century all go down to the current. I'm happy that some made mention of that Rose. The first time I came across with that Rose curriculum was when a student submitted a requirement about Rose curriculum. Then I dig deeper into it. Okay, when I just arrived here in 2019, we arrived here in September 2019. So that's the first time I had heard and personally look at what is that Rose curriculum.
Hey, Miss Maureen, how are you?
Okay, and then
How are you, my girl?
mentioning about
Ikata pick me, Mrs. Abi nice na make up na maid.
I also
She had three babies.
underscore that one.
Me soon put them in a closed basket and put them on the veranda. Come, me can't sleep with this nice in the
Now
house.
go through the
Then up to the damn barn.
late 1950s. What is yeah? I think
Hello,
one is
Pedro
going to
man.
underscore also that
Pedro
Caribbeans, right?
Roman.
Money.
Pedro Roman.
Okay, that is also one of the significant event. Yeah, and then the birth of Yui. Did I hear anyone from who mentioned about that? No one.
No, we didn't mention it, but we have it in our presentation.
Okay, that's good. All right, and then another thing I think that is worth underscoring or um, highlighting is the Jamaica Institute of Technology. That was late 1950s, I think, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. All right, you can highlight those also. You can include, you can take a look at. And then early 70s,
Hello, Javier. How are you?
look at that one.
Thank you for
Now,
joining.
looking at these trends and significant trends and events of Jamaica history that of course shape the curriculum that you are now having. Are you happy or do you want to expect more improvement with the current curriculum that you have, especially the one that has been established in 2018? What do you think? You want some more innovations? Or you are already happy with it? Any thoughts? What is
Dr. Anita,
yes?
based on my experience with the current that we have been using, I think our greatest challenge lie in the implementation of the curriculum because a lot of the teachers do not hold, do not subscribe to the philosophies that the curriculum put forward. They don't believe in student-centered learning. They don't believe in a constructivist approach to teaching and learning. They don't believe in cooperative learning. They don't believe in so many things that underpin the national standards curriculum, and therefore it's not executed the way it is intended. I would have noticed that the same thing happened with the current early childhood curriculum. It has not been maximized, and you can know if a curriculum has been
Rain if you're jumping in.
the
And then
principles
it's
and
cool.
philosophies
Hmm?
But me not travel in a rain.
Me know, but I
concept
don't know.
I'm school and with you.
in the lives of children or in
And
the
they must know flash warning. So you know, say,
of the school.
man, the black up.
Mhm.
For
I
So
have
what
to
do you think? What do you think is the
upper road you couldn't also. I rain here that you know.
do not embrace?
I believe that
You take one point to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just in radio.
Mm.
We have a reduction number.
not
to us.
Mm.
this type of
Flash flood warning.
teaching and learning expected or
Why? I don't know what. And to be safe, rainfall in March.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I always joke. I know the flash flood warning in effect for Jamaica. Bad.
if the children are standing at the board in front of them,
Things
something
change.
wrong with what's going on in the classroom. If we hear noise in the classroom, whether it's busy noise or not, we believe that something is wrong. We believe that children should be seen and not heard. They should sit quietly. All of these ideas are ingrained in our culture, and therefore, here's another one. We believe that children must be homework. And because of these things, we find it difficult to access the curriculum is asking us to.
You look, you
The
have the power.
philosophy, the views, the worldviews might be a factor that affects how and why they do not embrace, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's more along the line of the. I think it's more along the line of the teacher's role, because if the teacher does not hold the philosophy promoted by the curriculum, then the implementation will be lacking. And one of the reasons why we find that is because the current way we do curriculum planning in Jamaica does not include the teachers as much as it should, according to CABA and other curriculars.
Thank you for your
Come in.
thoughts
No,
and
no, no,
for
give me no.
sharing that. Very my dear students, you might be thinking that you cannot do so much in changing or contributing better to the curriculum that we have in. I want to tell you, even if you are alone, you can still make a difference. And this after this evening, we'll be listening to the report of Mr. Oscar. Are you there? About the rules of this curricularist, okay, or stakeholders. Yeah, on Oscar. We'll be looking at the role of the teacher in curriculum development. And we'll see, okay? But before we will deal with the presentation, Mr. Oscar, I want to give you a break. But I think somebody is speaking. Is that a question or a point of view you want to share?
What's the point of view?
Okay, so Ranis, you can then share, and after that we'll have a short break. And then after the break, we'll be doing the presentation. Then we will continue on with our activities, okay? So listen now to Ranis.
Yes, I was just adding to what Mrs. Hamilton was saying because I remember when I was on teaching practice, I think it was the final year. There was one instance that she was saying about if the teachers have in front of the classroom or walking in the classroom, then the assessor has a problem. When we were having a discussion afterwards, I had a foot problem and he would have highlighted the fact that I had grown. And then I want to basically highlight something in recent times. So I did agree at the school that I worked at. And then when I was in the I realized that it's no longer teaching centered, but they're promoting student centered or learning centered. So all our disciplines are basically covered. But somehow they expect us to basically give information to the students. So what I did for an agri class was to basically give them a picture of the ecosystem, a healthy and an unhealthy one, and ask them to basically describe to me what they're seeing. And it came up when one of the administrators came into the class. They were basically, wondering what I was doing, and it kind of points or highlights what Karian was saying earlier.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ranis, for sharing your experience. All right, so I want to continue on finalizing about that historical trends and events, shaping curriculum in Jamaica, underscoring will be able to submit. I will be activating that. I think I know it's not. I told you it should be next week. I think the cut-off date for this one, so you don't need to worry to hurry to submit tonight. Okay? I think I put it 23. All right. So, but I will activate that one. Okay. So,
Abi,
I'm going to give a break now
we first see what to for me say.
7
I
minutes
can't do.
break.
I do it.
And then after that, we
After
will
me have
listen
two.
to a very
Or see
important
5 jump up on me.
presentation. I want also to enhance that one later after Oscar will be presenting. And then after the presentation, we will have a short book evaluation. Okay, book evaluation. So get ready with a book that you can evaluate whatever you have there, a textbook that you have. We just
I
see,
have 3.
try to
I made 2
just a
bunny.
quick
1 bunny. Oh,
evaluation
that's good boy.
of any of the books that you have there. And then after that one, I'll be giving all what we have taken up. And I will also show you some samples of the mini curriculum. Okay? Alright, so let's now
Mute that 1 second.
Mute it.
Moses.
Open here. Look at trees, my dear. What about you? Girl, come with the ball here. 2, 3. What's a mayor tree? Your tree? 3, punchy. We jump up. What's up with it? No, nothing now. We rice already. Rice again. Oh, rice and peas. I did. Rice and peas, yeah. Never eat it. I don't know. I'm a little. We'll go back food tomorrow again. Abi, I think you prime minister as well, man. Abi, we'll go buy lunch tomorrow again. Dinner. Hello. We can buy one share like we did yesterday.
Alright, Oscar, I have 4 minutes. Share your screen, you can share.
Oh,
Yes, I mean,
yes, okay, okay. I just wanted to know if you could share like a guide for the lecture.
Put back for you.
no. I will not be sharing. I have shared already. I have shared already.
I'm not sharing
I
already.
want my students to give me. Actually, I give them so this time. I have right.
I need 2 phone pan, you know. 2. Them say 1 phone. Oh.
Tonight, Oscar, you have 10 about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Don't sleep. Alright? The time starts now, Oscar. Yes, but in an aspect.
Yung just find it pasok mo the film. meet one way ka dong yung sa family. Ko lang ni wala. Ali sis dem kan no. Kasi na so. Hello Emmanuel, how are you? That's what I believe you should something. I can't wonder upon it. I want missing. How much did you know? Same one. That's one of it.
Students are active partners. They are consultants and they are also co-designers. Students are the main targets in the curriculum design process. They are sources of information. They can help us to identify their own specific interests, talents, and necessary activities, and this in turn will impact the curriculum. They assist with setting expectations. They help to define key objectives. This according to study coordinating and thoughts. So students provide feedback. They demonstrate learning needs. They influence educational outcomes through their experiences and also through their engagement. Students play a vital role in learning development by sharing their needs, their preferences, their challenges, and all of this helps educators to create more relevant and effective learning outcomes and experiences. Student feedback is essential for assessing the effectiveness of curriculum and making necessary adjustments to improve teaching strategies and also to improve the students. Most students have better understanding, and this is something that has to be considered when we're looking at the developing curriculum. Students are involved in the planning. If involved in the planning, they foster a sense of ownership and accountability for their education, which in turn leads to a higher motivation and attachment. Recognizing diverse learning styles among students is crucial in curriculum development as it ensures that all learners have adequate opportunities to succeed. By incorporating various teaching strategies and approaches tailored to different learning preferences, educators can create an inclusive environment that supports individual. Another important consideration regarding students is the whole issue of culture. So understanding the demographics and backgrounds of students can help educators to tailor the curriculum to better meet the unique needs of different groups. So students are involved in the implementation process, or in the development process, but they're also involved in the implementation and the review process as well. Because students provide crucial feedback on their learning experiences, and this helps to determine relevance and also to assess effectiveness. Let's now look at the second group, that's the administrators and supervisors.
I'm saying
Administrators
Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica.
principals, vice principals, so forth and so on. Administrators are responsible for ensuring that the curriculum meets state and national standards. can impact funding and independent mechanics can also affect the exact accreditation. Administrators often collaborate with teachers to gather feedback on on the curriculum effectiveness and make necessary adjustments based on the student performance data. Uh, Administrators and supervisors facilitate professional development opportunities for their educators in order to improve the teaching practice and to align with the specific curriculum, so they do control the course location and they determine how budgets are spent on curriculum materials, technology and training, and so forth and so on.
And so forth and so on.
So administrators are required to navigate different stakeholder interests while advocating for a curriculum that benefits all the students under their care. So they must balance the different interests of stakeholders as I said before. They must align the various interests with the national standards. In our case, in Jamaica, it is a MOE policy, the Ministry of Education's policy. But they must also incorporate institutional goals and visions. In the face of tension between stakeholder interests, they must communicate effectively with each group, engage all stakeholders, and seek to build consensus and negotiate a compromise to best serve student learning. And just as a quick example of what is different for different example of practice school that once served specialized needs. Let's say the school is a cultural high school. But the enrollment has dropped significantly.
Let me take one for the
And so they come to where the student must be taken.
Oh, life over here is very
Transition.
a mixture depending on the day. Right now we're going to monitoring, so I'm the school, I'm chilling, I'm in class,
And
I'm
their
asleep,
voices in
yeah,
all
sleep.
of these directions.
So it's a whole
It is
thing.
that inspiration who must seek
So
a common consensus to
having
identify
some
a way forward.
chicken.
As far as curriculum design is concerned, let's say there's school B, what they have in institutional years, the decision must be taken as to whether or not they're going to be more technical or more vocational subjects, or if they're going to be proposed high school setup. All of these require curriculum input and guidance. So while those school administrators assign primary responsibility to administrators,
Yeah. So
Bye bye.
I'm in class now.
that there just is enough
Rain is
for
falling.
how to fulfill this requirement of their
And I'm going to continue to make rain till
let's look quickly at parents
Steven.
and
who knows.
community.
Oh,
Honestly, till
Parents
Saturday.
and community
Huh?
members
No, till Sunday.
okay.
have to identify the key skills, knowledge, and values that the local community deems
Mahal ka gan.
essential.
Kasi sabi di magulo lang sulim win.
They help to ensure the cultural relevance of the curriculum. So they make the curriculum inclusive and relevant.
Hello, Miss.
Community members provide input on
Miss, how are you, Miss?
cultures and diverse viewpoints. And they're often committed to
Thank you for coming in, Miss.
perhaps because there is enough support for those ideas to go. Point I'm making here is that community and parents have a role in curriculum development. Parents and community members also can or affect resource and support visions. Local businesses, organizations, and experts offer resources to these local communities to specialized workshops that will help to enrich the curriculum. Parents and community members should actively participate in decision-making process. Parents act as partners by attending meetings, offering feedback on proposed content, and reviewing curriculum when parents and community members are involved, the result is an enriched curriculum developed with community input that will be better received by students and will ultimately result in increased motivation and improved academic performance. Uh, Parents and community members will build partnership and accountability as they are more involved in and take a sense of shared responsibility that strengthens the trust between the school and the community. This is a result of them being involved in curriculum development. Let's very quickly now spend a few minutes looking at the curriculum specialist. The curriculum specialist is known by different names: instructional design, curriculum developer, learning architect, educational consultant, pedagogical coordinator, so forth and so on. So there are different titles by which they are known. Matter of fact, some persons will argue that the approach in our school is, in some ways, a curriculum.
So my prompt time for live streaming is usually like 5:30 my time, 5:30, 6 o'clock my time. I'm in Jamaica, so you can do the calculation to see what time is it on your end. 6 o'clock Jamaican time.
Here we have some of the curriculum specialists help with the development of the school or community's educational goals. The curriculum specialist helps to plan curriculum with students, parents, teachers, and support personnel. So it's not he or she doing it by him or herself. And this is even when the ministry has presented something to say that this is what we should be teaching now. We still have to be relevant to our unique settings, and the curriculum specialist has that responsibility. The curriculum specialist coordinate or evaluate a survey of students' needs, design programs of study by grade level or by subject. The community curriculum specialist will also plan or share group classes so that they will participate in timetabling that in the school's calendar. In continuing, they serve as resource agents for teachers. They observe teachers and hold pre and post observation conferences, or they should be. They help teachers implement curriculum inside the classroom. And they help
Yes, if you want to, like when I'm streaming, like every time I'm streaming, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Every time that I go live, every time I go live, I get
Let's see if we
notified.
can skip ahead very quickly. The role of the specialist includes encouraging curriculum innovation, serving as an agent of change, conducting curriculum research, and or work with curriculum consultants within the school. The curriculum specialist will develop standards for curriculum and instructional evaluation, as well as work with supervisors, subject chairs, resource personal testing, and so forth, and so on. So in a nutshell, the specialist has responsibility for content and the quality of education being offered by a particular institution or organization. Now, in the majority, but I don't know the Jamaican school, where there is a curriculum specialist, the closest I think we come to it would be the apps coaches I have mentioned before. But what we have in many other institutions, especially
Yes, thank you for that.
is a committee or a team called CIP, Curriculum Implementation Team. And this is made up of the head of departments, the vice principals, and the dean of discipline, along with maybe guidance counselor and probably one or two other senior administrators. And they take this of the curriculum specialists. In concluding, all stakeholders in the education system have a role to play in determining the curriculum of the school. Everyone with a vested interest has a voice. Although clearly we can have a full-time curriculum specialist for each school, there are provisions in place also to ensure that the role of the office is fulfilled. Thank you.
you so much, Oscar. You have shared a very insightful, informative presentation. Okay? Class, please share also your emojis, your commendations to Oscar. He was alone in giving me this one. I intentionally looking at what he is sharing, and I just want to reiterate. Okay, all of us are educators here. You might not be in the classroom now, but the fact that you are in this course or in this class, you are enrolled in this class, you have a plan to be in the classroom soon and to be a mind shaper. And I believe that it's not only here in Jamaica, you are also dreaming to be serving outside Jamaica. So,
You're
what I
confusing.
want
There's a bit of a
you
different
to
so
do,
one. To reach your conclusion again. So if it's a 60% of people, for example, 60% of people is not that them civil not affected in terms of like health or whatever. And you state at the last sentence that for students or most students are
all
affected
right?
by health.
Sorry for that.
The majority of them say they not affected
Okay.
only
So,
transport as
what I am
students.
telling is,
So what you can say is that
will soon be sharing also
even
your
though the
expertise
survey amount
out
doesn't know
there.
like
It's not only here in
the amount
Jamaica.
of people you know are truly
I know
affected
that
by
there are
disposal of
a lot of
garbage
you,
in
especially
regards to
the young
health.
ones who are
You
here,
know that it has
may
direct
want
effects
sign
on
up.
them
Is it
and the health because it
sorry
is
for that.
actively
Okay?
some.
Still
You
young,
need be a rebuttal statement.
you have
They
a
bring in
dream.
the facts
So I
and then the
believe
facts are kind of
one
tie
of
in
these
the
days
closing
you will be
statement. Find a
sharing
way
your
to like
expertise
go around it and
not
explain
only
it.
in
And
Jamaica,
ensure
not
that
only
your titles
Caribbean
and everything
islands,
I use
but
caps lock, use
outside,
caps lock
like in the
for all
US.
of your titles
Also,
and
the
use caps lock for
students who
some
finished the
and
PDE
then
and MA,
regular typing for some of
this
them.
area, most of them are already
Caps lock
outside
meaning like you write
Jamaica.
everything in a capital letter.
I'm not
Your
telling you
titles
to
like
go
presentation letter, analysis
abroad
letter. You make
after
one in a caps lock, the
finishing
next one in.
because they need you here
Make sure that
also.
all your
But
stuff
you know,
them
we cannot deny
titled
the fact
and
that
titled.
many are really going outside Jamaica to share their expertise. Okay, but I'm encouraging you, you stay here and serve our people here in Jamaica. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Oscar, for sharing
Yes, sir.
something,
I'm still in school, but I am a
especially
teacher as well.
underscoring
So.
the role of the stakeholders where teachers are playing an active role. Okay? We cannot deny the fact that teachers are involved in curriculum continuously. If you recall, oh, are you still there? Yes, okay, to everybody.
Okay, well, for me, I look at the fact that the government they are trying to move away from being administratively driven to more or less data driven. That's what I
Okay,
get.
so utilizing the teachers, involved with the teachers. There is another grassroots before in the
Right,
presentation.
home based study. Right, right.
Okay? Yeah, we cannot really deny the fact that teachers play a great role, an active role in modifying and interpreting any curricula that can be adapted or implemented blend curriculum to the needs of students and community. And
I teach at
though teachers
high
implement
school,
curriculum,
and I finished
of
my bachelor's
course,
last August and
they
then
are
I'm doing my
also involved
postgraduate.
in development. And if they are not involved, they do not have a say or any contribution. That's where the problem now comes in. That's why in every curriculum development I have participated here in the Caribbean. If you remember, I was sharing with you last time that I was a part of drafting and developing one national curriculum last year, and it's still under pilot this year. That's early July. It was under, it's not yet on. We are still piloting it. Even when I was in Africa, I was again so privileged to experience to be a part of the curriculum development there, their national, and much more in the Philippines. I have a lot of experiences in our Commission on Higher Education. In fact, the Lord has blessed me that I'm a part of the quality assurance, we call it RQAP, the team that evaluates universities and colleges in the Philippines. And I always go out every month, like one, two universities. I evaluate that the university, I mean the commission. It's like your UCK here. They asked me to go and be a part of the team to do accreditation and evaluation of their program before the program will be um, approved to operate. And there, I learned a lot. That's why I know how important it is to involve the teachers because they are a part. So if you are not involved in any curriculum development or even like crafting activities or developing events
Since I teach grade
that trigger the
9, 10, 11,
extracurricular
and
activities in your
13,
school, there might be
not
something
8 and
wrong.
9.
Okay, so the teachers are the implementers of the curriculum. So if they will not be involved in the crafting, if there is no representation, there's really something wrong. And we all know that without them, the implementation will not be complete. Without you and me, the implementation will not be as complete as it is expected because it is true the instruction of these experienced teachers, okay, will be helping the progress of not only this institution but the educational system of a country. Okay, so it is very important for you to share your expertise whenever you will be given the chance to do so. Now, I want us to have a short exercise. Okay?
Question, Dr. Camilo.
Yes.
I'm wondering, the should teacher trainers be included in the curriculum process? Here is why I'm asking the question.
Teacher, what do you mean by
Teacher trainers,
Like the supervisors, like for example you?
lecturers at the universities and teachers colleges.
Of course.
Okay.
They should be represented. In my experience before, that's why I was selected to be representing the Christian schools, colleges, and universities in the Philippines. That I even went even to the national level because I was selected by our college, and then I represented our college in the region, and then from the region I was chosen again to be sent to the national. So it it's not all. It's not all, but the representative. Like for example, me. When I go back, I will now re-echo. I will re-echo to the region, and then the region, okay, will again do some re-echoing, not only in their own university, that level, region to until you reach the district, something like that. I don't know how you call it here. But the national, regional, division, and then district, and then the school. That's how we do it there. So they are supposed to be included. Miss
Okay, I asked the question because I remember some years ago, um, while supervising, um, supervising early childhood education, I recognized that what was being required in the field for the lesson plan was not what was being taught at the colleges, and so there was a disparity. So we had to um, convene a meeting and ensure that both documents were aligned, and it was an interesting experience, but it allowed me to recognize that a lot of times we leave out the teacher trainers and the teachers colleges when it comes to curriculum writing and implementation.
they should be included. Miss Karian, Miss Phillips, and Mr. Panton was with me last time during the curriculum development. the, the thing is, it is only being selected also by the group who is sponsoring, like the United Nations.
Yes.
They select, and they ask people who will be representing like for NCU education department like that. So for us at the college, one from the TED and then one from the teacher, and it should faculty. So sometimes it's not only faculty. There's a representation from the faculty. There's also representation from the dean like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Thank you.
expected that teacher trainers are to be involved. Okay. Let's keep moving. Okay. So, anyways, this is our last time. I want full participation. I am seeing the attendance. There are only 49. So I mean there are only 48 at the moment. Please tell your peers they should be in, okay? They should be present. If something is wrong, they should notify me. Okay, please stay by because this is. How many of you had experience? Oh, I'm sorry, Mario. Is that a question or a stop to share? Okay, maybe that's for attendance. Okay. All right. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Okay. Now, may I see who among you have experience to be chairing a textbook committee or to be a chair of a curriculum committee or a member of curriculum committee? Okay, let's start. A member of a textbook committee. Raise your hands. I want to see. Oh, come on. How about, I'm not seeing any hand. Are you still there?
We're here, Doc. We're here.
Okay, so meaning no one has experienced being a member of a textbook committee?
Meaning reviewing textbook for use?
Yes.
Well, I would have done some of that, so I'm not sure where you're at for.
Okay,
I would have done that because I was actively developing different curriculum.
Okay, good. Okay, so you had one experience, secondary
it was for our community colleges, so it would be church.
Oh, tertiary. Okay. Good. Anyone else? If not a member, chairing a committee for textbook, book selection or evaluation. Anyone? Oh, so we have, but at least we have one. Okay. Another question: is there anyone of you who has experience being a member of a curriculum committee or a chair of a curriculum committee? Okay, I'm seeing 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4. Okay, that's good. All right, next. How many of you have written a book, or a book chapter? May I see your hands? Okay, we have one. What book is that, Maurice? Is it a textbook?
It is actually in the area of Christian education. We did a curriculum for disciples, and we developed it into a public book that is being used in approximately 5 to 6 minutes of the person.
Okay, good. Okay. So at least there is one, all right? So there is also one for curriculum, textbook
I be their
evaluation,
class anti
and
Samantha.
like
So me
four
just,
or
you
five
know,
for the
2 minutes know if it
curriculum.
taxi, me just put it
Because
on
yes,
her make them listen meanwhile.
sharing or membership in curriculum committee. Wonderful. In my experience, I had experienced all of those. And one of the things that I liked most was when I was chairing textbook committee evaluation in our North Philippine Union Conference. You know, when you're a part of textbook evaluations, there are so many parts, a lot of parts.
I be you know sleep, I don't sleep by sleep.
Your
That's food. I be asleep in my class.
Mr. Morris.
Yes, that's
Okay, wonderful. All right. So now, what do you think? Okay, because textbook is crucial. We need to select the textbook that fits the kind of competencies our system, our educational system, okay, is offering. So, what do you think are the most significant factors we need to highlight when we are selecting a textbook? What are we going to look at? Okay, let's. Can we have a minute of thinking first before you answer? So let me repeat because I want everybody to participate. And I want you to type in the chat box your answers, okay? So, what do you think are the important elements or the criteria that we need to consider in evaluating a textbook? Textbook is a part of the uh, documents that we need in our teaching, and not only in teaching, okay? In the academy as a whole or in the educational system. So, what do you think is the first thing that we should consider? Karian? Karian,
Yes, sir.
can you please record or write? Okay? Write whatever is shared.
Okay, now.
Okay. Those who wants to share, you can open your mic if you want to share verbally. But I am requiring everybody to type in the chat box. And Kayan, you you watch the chat, and then let's also listen to anyone who wants to speak. So I want to repeat my question. What criteria should we consider, okay, when we are going to evaluate a textbook? Like you now have a textbook there. Later you will try to evaluate, okay, based on some criteria. Okay? All right. There are plenty now in the chat box. Miss Hamilton.
Miss Dawn, I'm recording.
Good. Thank you. All right. Everybody, please participate. I'm going through one by one. Okay.
I'll be asleep.
Let's see what will come out as a pattern of your responses. Okay, yes, I'm seeing relevance, content here. Okay, alignment, content. Okay, that has came out. Accuracy, aligned, of course. Okay, content is often mentioned. Relevance, academic need. Okay, what else? Continue to type. Everybody, you should be participating. Okay, yeah, must be accurate and organized. All right. Miss Hamilton, I want you to look at the pattern of which of these mentioned by the group or the class as came out most. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I want you now to stop typing. Enter whatever you have typed. I will now capture what you have written. Okay? I'll capture what you have written. So if you did not type, type now. So that you have a participation for that question. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Miss Hamilton, what did you discover from the responses? No one opened their mic, they just typed. So what is common that you have seen?
Okay, I'm seeing so far the trend goes towards content and
Yes, good.
relevance and alignment.
Yes, what else?
To the objectives of the curriculum.
Okay, what else?
One person highlighted the age and the grade level.
Okay, yeah.
The audience that you were contemplating. The author is also mentioned by one person. That person needs to be considered. The organization and the structure of the textbook is also something to consider. But mostly I'm seeing, I must point out year of publication. That was something that was mentioned at least twice. But content seems to be talking to this.
From most of the responses, what are we looking at with regards to content? What are we looking at? What do you think? Okay. What do you think are supposed to be underscored with regards to content? Anyone? There are plenty. Okay. Is there somebody?
Don't try me, so I'm not sure. But in regards to content, I'm thinking that it should be all right. If you're writing a book for now,
is that listen?
Yes, it's the same.
Okay, so listen.
If you're writing a book for now,
okay,
you can't have content from 1963. It has to be of this time, basically up to date.
Okay, so it should be up to date. Okay, that is under content. I agree. Now, listen. what is your specialization?
English.
Okay, good. All right. So because you are in English, or your specialization is, what do you normally look at when you have your book with you? Okay, your textbook. Do you have all your textbook beside you, everybody, or anyone? If it's online, you can just open it. Okay. Get ready because I want you to do something very quick exercise also. Okay. So you said made mention of up to date, accurate and up to date. That's the term. Okay. What else do you look at? You English majors, those who are specializing or whose specialization is English. What else are you looking at when you are speaking about content of a textbook?
Yes, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I have typed in the chat.
I did not see any new chart. What did you write? Okay, Johnny said spelling and grammar. Okay, it counts, yes. But what is that? What is how shall we? It's not the writing and grammar, I think, the broader way. You are okay with that. That's fine. Who responded earlier that you typed in the... Okay, Miss Hamilton, are you able to see now? I'm unable to see now.
Yes, sir. I want to also, I don't know if someone pointed toward availability and accessibility. I think that is noteworthy.
Okay. For the content?
No, the text itself.
Oh, the textbook itself.
Available and if it's accessible. And I think that's, though it was only one person who mentioned that, but I think it's something very important to consider.
Okay, yeah. You have the point there. But when looking at the content, I like that accurate and up to date. And we can also include what? The readability. Johnny Lee made mention of grammar and what's
Yes.
okay?
Yes, when it comes to the content, yes, it's blessing that is speaking.
Yeah.
When it comes to the content, we have to look at the topics. The topics and the pages where we can find these topics.
Okay.
Can I try again? I am thinking that content has to be appropriate for your student needs. For example, for my 8th grade class, sometimes I have to use the English methods for 7th grade because they cannot manage the 8th grade content. So I'm thinking about how appropriate is the content to meet your students' needs.
All right. You have the point there. Okay. So, going back to what has been shared in the chat box, content really stood out, and there are other areas that has been shared also, as per what I am seeing in the chat. Okay.
May I highlight two more things,
yes.
please? I want to highlight the assessment requirements. So we talk about alignment to the curriculum objectives, but talk about the alignment to the assessment requirements. Technically, it's the same thing, but considering that Jamaica has so many examinations, having something to allow the children to practice according to what the exam is expecting is to the students' advantage. And the visuals of the text is important as well.
Okay. Somebody made mention of objectives also, right?
That was a main point. So So alignment to the curriculum or alignment to the objectives are grouped together.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
All right. So, as a whole or general criteria that we can consider in evaluating a curriculum, we can stick to philosophy and objectives. Okay? And then somebody said author, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Now you
so
have two hands. You have Stephanie and you have Minerva.
yeah, so that one can go to legitimacy and credibility, okay? Like the publisher's reputation and the credibility of authors, okay? So we have the content. So we have already three: philosophy and objectives. That author thing falls on legitimacy and credibility because of the credibility of the authors. And then the content, we have that up to date, okay, readability of the level. So that one, I think the grammar thing there is included. Somebody speaking?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Where would you put value?
Values.
Culturally appropriate.
That is in the content.
That would be content.
Yeah, it promotes equality of culture and gender like that under content or
I was thinking more about moral values. I remember we got a RE textbook a few years ago that promoted homosexuality.
yeah, that falls under content. Okay? Yeah, and under content you can also contextualize. Okay, contains in the content you can also make use of like variety of exercises. Okay, and then accurate and up to date that has been mentioned. Adequacy, logically sequenced, that is very important. Okay, and of course the writing style, the readability of the document. Those are some criteria, important criteria when you are evaluating a textbook or a material that should be used in a classroom. Yes.
I was thinking in terms of evaluating a textbook, it should be timeless.
Was that timely?
Timeless, meaning that it doesn't fit just in one era in terms of or one theme. For example, say we're using English and we're talking about textbook that has to do with grammar or has to do with parts of speech. That's something that is timeless. It doesn't fit just one season.
Girlie.
Throughout years,
Girlie?
you can use it.
Yeah, it depends upon the kind of like for example in English. That should be like that. Okay.
So that's what Stephanie was saying that it's we often find, especially at the tertiary level, that many of the textbooks have multiple editions. And I believe that this is so because they want their text to remain relevant. And so as information changes, as something is updated, then the author needs to update their text. So we need to pay attention to the edition of the text as well.
Exactly. But when you are teaching the principles of like for example in English, uh, there's nothing that changes if you are teaching nouns. It will only become like when the kind of nouns that you have studied when you were in grade one, that the definition will still remain until when you are now here. So I don't know if that is what was pointed out earlier. But true relevance is very important. You have to see the most updated edition. And because, especially in technology, it's like every hour there is always an innovation. That is okay.
Asleep.
So take note if
Abby?
you get in your one moment. In your content, you can consider those things that has been mentioned. Okay, and then if you're going to look at the format and style of the book, I hope you are looking at the book that you are handling now. If you look at the readability of, well, in the content, readability of the level is very important. But in the format and style, readability of print, okay, is also important. And the attractiveness of the layout also. And of course, this is where the skill of Natalie Rose, Imani, like that, support by graphic elements, pictures, illustrations like that. It's very important to the format and style. It attracts also, but there's a saying, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay? And then you also need to consider the production criteria when you are evaluating the book. The quality of the cover and binding and the quality of paper and affordability. I remember when I was still a student, I wanted to experience canvassing. So, you know that canvassing is the literature evangelism. I wanted to experience that. So one summer I enrolled, I was already in the university. I enrolled one summer. I enjoyed it. In fact, my husband and I were together in that group, and we were the top notcher in the sales during that summer. One of the things that I always promote when we were canvassing like that, because we were promoting one of the wonders of healing plants. What's that one? Yeah, the wonders of health, something like that. The medicinal plants, and then the use of water, and that the binding of that book and the content was so good. So we were able to sell a lot that time of that because they like those books in the part, especially in the Parkland area, where they cannot easily access hospitals. So you know it's very important that you consider the quality and the cover, the binding and the paper, the affordability of the book also. That's one of the criteria, production criteria you can consider. Okay? Somebody was speaking earlier. You can now speak.
Dr. Alida, whenever,
Yes.
yes, when we have passed that, already, but when we're speaking about content, I want to share that, for example, I'm an early child educator, and when we meet every Wednesday for common planning time, we go through the curriculum to like the topics and the content, whatever we have to teach for the following week. Well, my colleague, she has a problem with the curriculum and like the topic. So sometimes as we're discussing now, I am thinking of the content in that regard, that the content should be relevant, it should be practical, it should be age appropriate, because
That
she always asks,
level.
yes, a question she always asks is, why are we teaching these to 5-year-olds or 5-year-olds based on what? The curriculum. So, Miss Carrie, I don't want to say anything about that curriculum, but I really think it needs to be reviewed. But I think it is being reviewed now. I think some of the topics there are not necessary for these children.
Or else you will not be able to develop the optimum of these learners. Okay? So thank you for sharing. I'm sharing with you a checklist. Okay? Are you seeing? This is just what I have just shared with you earlier.
Yes,
You can add. You can add to this, but these are some of the important elements that you can consider. So if you have a textbook with you now that you are using, you can maybe take a look at that textbook and you can evaluate it and you can have your recommendation. This is one of the criteria that I have crafted with my committee before when I was chairing the textbook committee in our union, and it is very helpful. Okay, so you can add uh, any salient point that you have seen from the chat and align it with this one, and that's how you are going to evaluate your textbook. Okay, especially those working in the primary level, it is very important, and in the secondary level, the kind of books that you should be using are significant because it's in that level where the kids are to be taught properly. Okay, they are still developing and honing their skills, so it's very important. In the tertiary, I'm not saying that it's not important in the tertiary, okay? It is, but in the tertiary and in the graduate, you are already skilled. It's just a matter of like enhancement. But for them, you have to start the basic with them. So it's very important that you select the best kind of materials that is to be used so that the curriculum that you will be sharing with them or implementing with them will be something that will help them and develop them not only from intellectuals or the best student or learner in town, but also whom you can grow closer to the master teacher. All right. Hope you, if you want, I can maybe share one so it will help you construct your own way of crafting or, evaluating. If you will craft an evaluation checklist for your textbook in your school, you can share something. Okay? All right. Stefan, are you asking? So that means that the book is not relevant anymore. What are you referring to? Stefan?
Yes, thanks. I was referring to the statement that the young lady made about the book needing to be up to date for the primary school, and they say that one needs to be, or that curriculum needs to be evaluated. So if it is not meeting the needs of the children today, then it has no relevance.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. All right, so you should be keen, okay? Share or you have to share, speak up if you are given the opportunity to be a part of your think tank or full of expert in curriculum evaluation in your school or in your district or in your region. Okay. Now, any question? So try to evaluate the books that you have using the skill that we have shared. Cheat sheet that we have shared, and also those things that posted in the chat box. So far, are you still there? I will again check the attendance later. I will be posting a question, and then you will be answering. Okay. All right. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Blessing. You are still there. Good, good, good.
Yes, yeah.
You are
Thank
telling
you.
your neighbor. I admire you for that blessing. You find a way to be able to be connected with this class. Okay.
Thank you, God.
All right. That's not easy, you know. You need to go and appeal to your neighbor to be able to connect to internet to attend class. Thank you, neighbor. I appreciate also the generosity of your neighbor. All right. So before I give you the summary, may I and I'll show you a sample of a curriculum plan or a curriculum guide. I want everybody's participation this time. I want you to type in the chat box one aha experience you had, okay, with all what we had shared in this course. Underscore one thing that you believe can help you to become one of those cited curricularists who will be helping in shaping the minds of the young generation here in Jamaica. Okay? Type in the chat box. I want to see the most significant thing that captures you. I know there might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but mention one of the things that is really beneficial and helpful to you that you have heard, okay, you have learned, you have discovered from the beginning of this course until this session. I'm going to give you 2 to 3 minutes to process, and then I will ask you to enter your responses in the chat box. Okay? All right. Your 3 minutes starts now. 3 minutes starts now.
Excuse me, what's the question? I missed that a while ago. I went to
Oh, you missed that. Okay. I want you to underscore one salient or significant thing that you gain that will really help you and will assist you to be the best curricularist in town. In short, okay? Okay, type it in the chat box.
Type it in the chat box.
2 minutes remaining before you can enter. Type first before you will enter so that you can have one. Okay, so you will not keep repeating entering your responses. All right.
Not only the internet is fluctuating. Can you just tell me what we're doing of these?
The class is now sharing what they have learned that will help them to be the best curricularist in town.
Thank you. Anita? Talk?
I'm here. Okay, you
Yes,
have
just
30
informing you
seconds.
that
Yes.
just informing you that Sabrina grieved. She lost power, so she is not online.
Okay. All right. Last. You now enter. Okay, I'm seeing responses coming in. Okay. All right. Let me capture everybody. Right now, your responses. I am capturing your responses. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Okay. I want you to participate. So those who are away from their screens, you need to write this or write your responses because this is your participation and your attendance. Okay. Now, I have captured that already. And let me continue to share. All right. Oops. Are you ready now? Everybody?
Yes.
Yes, Doc. I want to share my screen. I want to share a sample curriculum plan done by one of the groups I had last time. So I'm sharing it here. Okay, this is just one of the many. Again, don't confine yourself with this or whatever will be shared with you. Think that you can do better applying all what you have heard and learned and read. Okay? I'm sharing it now. I hope you are seeing it. Are you seeing it? It's coming now. Okay. So this one is one group presentation. The name of the school is a pseudonym. They just created a name because this is their school. The thing is you have to create one by applying the principles, by applying the philosophies and all, combining together what has been shared in this class. Okay, so this is one of the projects that has been shared. Okay, so there is a table of contents, of course, and then an introduction. If you see, there is a mission and a vision, and then the objective of the curriculum plus an executive summary. This is focused on one grade level because this is just a micro sample. It's just a mini plan, curriculum plan. So you can select one of your specialization in, of course, if there are three of you, you can select one that each of you can relate well, of course. But I know it is not hard to be choosing one. But as you will be working together, I want you to be sharing really your experiences and join heads together to formulate your mini curriculum. Okay? So if you can see here, there is a rationale like why that approach is chosen for that curriculum. Okay, then how you integrate the foundations of curriculum, that's philosophical, the historical, the psychological, and the sociological foundations. Okay, and of course, the spiritual foundation will not be taken for granted also. And then now you have your plan for that 1 year level only. Don't be too ambitious to put the whole high school curriculum that you have in your school. No, just one is enough, or one discipline, one subject is enough. Okay. If it is grade 7 nutrition class, that's enough. It's not the whole curriculum for the grade 7 in all disciplines. No, I'm not requesting you to do that or requiring you to do that. One course or one subject only. And then, of course, you will be having your matrix for the plan, and then the conclusion, and of course, the references. And there will be appendices, of course, okay, because you will be needing, there are activities that you will be putting in it. Okay, so it's not a thing that you can copy in, or you can just generate. You can generate, yes, but you will regret the consequence if you will do that. Okay, you will miss the training, and besides, if it will be returned to you, then, well, you know the consequence. Okay, so please work like you are now an expert, applying those important area. Okay, that's why you are given enough time. Use the time that is given to you. Okay, so here is now the body. Okay, I hope you are seeing it. Mhm. Okay, you can create your own. Okay, develop your own. It's so nice. The AHA experience is really. You will say, "Oh, I was able to create this one." It's really time consuming, but we have one from NCU who was in the business. He was very happy because now he can create. He was actually able to create one program now just because of this experience. Okay, it takes some time and it takes skills and a lot of thinking, of course. Okay, so you see the executive summary or the summary that is needed like that. Okay. You don't need to make it so complicated. Make it simple. Okay, so you see the approach that is mentioned here is learner-centered approach, and it is backed up by authors. Okay. Mm, okay. Now, how will we use the foundations of curriculum? Now, looking at the philosophical foundation, you have heard the report about that. You have read. You have also, you will even write actually an essay for that. Okay, and how it will be applied. relation to that school, the name of that school, and sociological, okay, and then spiritual. Now, this is now the scheme where the scope and sequence is. All right, for the grade 7 food and nutrition subject. Mhm. Okay, uh, for you don't need to just use understand all. You can make use of the three domains. Okay, and then conclusion. There's also integration there. And then the references, and then there is also a logic model that they have integrated. Okay. The thing is, this one, there are MA students here. That's why they made use of what I taught them in program evaluation, integrated it here. You don't need to do this. This is a plus factor, but I'm not requiring you to integrate like this. Okay? So you have also to create an assessment for part. Okay. All right. So don't make it so complicated. They have also samples, sample lesson with IFL integration. It's just a sample. You don't need to provide all. They make use of the 5E model for the lesson plan. And I hope you all know that. Okay? And then a series of plan for the term 1, term 2, term 3. And that's all. Okay? You can put this in the appendices after the references. So I required you some, I did not activate yet, but there should be books. Well, you cannot go away with our textbook. You make use of that. You can refer and get some paraphrasing of what you can extract from that book to help you craft your curriculum plan. And you can make use of other books and textbook. Okay? Textbook that, for example, if you are teaching English and you want to zero into, for example, English 1, then you can make use of the textbook. That should be reflected also in your references. Okay? All right. Any question? All right. It's almost 9. And I want to give a short recap of the whole thing. Do you have any question?
Sorry, miss, you covered it, but I'm not sure. Is there a rubric that we are working with in terms of developing the curriculum to say this is what you are looking for, or that we can can be guided by.
Yes. Actually, those that I have shown, this one that I have shown, that's why I take a longer time for the table of contents, like the philosophy, like the executive summary. You will be seeing it in the instruction in the LMS. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. And of course, we'll be using the criteria for written work again for evaluating the submission of your documents that you will be submitting. Okay? I want to reiterate that you need to work collaboratively with your groupmates, and as what I've said, you will be in your that you have contributed. I will be that there and your participation. Okay? All right. Any question before I will culminate the class? Any question? Are you still there?
Yes, I am here.
No questions.
We're almost done.
I have a question to ask, please.
Yes.
So you are telling us that tonight is the end of this virtual discussion with us.
Yes, but you will still continue to
I
work.
understand. Yes, I do know. We will still continue. What I want to ask is, will
Yes.
you take us in another subject subsequently?
Another subject?
And will you take us again from May to June or so?
No more. This is the last.
Okay. Will you be there when we will be graduating?
God willing.
Yes, because I want to see you in person and really give you a hug.
You can come and visit us at Egypt, okay? I know you're far. You're in Westmoreland.
Yes, I am in Westmoreland. I'm far away from Mandeville.
Yeah. So one time you can have time to come here. You come and visit us, okay?
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you.
All right. So it's almost time. But yes, Sir Johnny.
Yes, sir. I have a question. I know you said we should share the Excel sheet with the remarks on it. Is it due to me? We have to share by tonight, or we can share tomorrow. We're gonna be doing it.
Tomorrow is the cut off. So
Oh.
yeah, don't worry so much, okay? Because today we have the last presentation. I mentioned that. Okay.
Yes, that's what I wanted to ask.
But don't worry, and just mention one, you know, in the remark section, if you can mention just one area, that would be good. Okay? All right, so I did not know, but I was trying to create a link for those presentations to be shared with you, but it does not work. So what I want to request is if the leaders can just share with me in Drive, okay? The leader of the group, if you can just share with me in Drive using the link so I can share it in the, I can create a link where everybody can resource link for everybody.
Cool.
And for
Ano
sure,
cool net?
as you will be looking into
No, I did
the
not.
parts of your guide, you will be needing some information from what has been shared. Okay? So now, let me just quickly, I will also share this one in the, upload this PowerPoint resource part of our material here at LMS because some were asking about it. So you have heard in the presentation last time. I just wanted to share with you.
Kasi po sakit na sila ako. Normally when cat sakit na still na kit hindi. Then ang move. Sa man feel ko while. Kuya.
We have heard about the organizing of the content. Consider this. It has been mentioned in the presentations. The balance, the sequence, and the integration and continuity are significant points to consider. So take note of this because it will help you in crafting your plan, your mini curriculum, and even your lecture notes. And there are approaches that was shared also in the presentations. So you have heard about child-centered, and if you are going to look at one, we have these different approaches that were shared also in the presentations. Okay, you can dig deeply into this by looking at the text or reading the textbook and the presentations that will be shared. So please don't forget, try to download and or if you will share with me the letters, that it will be lighter. Okay, so any of these approaches, but for sure the child-centered approach is the most commonly used approach. So take a look at that, dig deeper into that, and then we also pay attention. You have your plan, yes, how it will be implemented, and of course there is an evaluation. That's why this process should be evident in your curriculum plan. If you have noticed, okay, in what I have shared, it has been subdivided into sections up to even samples of lesson plans and how it was evaluated. One moment, Oshin. Okay? Alright, so, yes, Oshin.
I'm not sure if you, I think I mentioned it earlier before I remember, maybe I didn't come to, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but I still don't get to understand what you're expecting. Like, what's the expectation with the lecturing notes? I think you said that you're gonna upload it on the drive as example, but
No, I will not. Oshin, I will not upload an example. I have given an instruction.
You mentioned that you
I have given an instruction and shared it in Drive, but I will not upload an example. Reason why? Because I don't want my students' creativity to be curtailed, because some students just work on what is shared with them. I have noticed that, and I don't like that to be happening in this class. So, what I want you to do is to go and in and type it there in the shared document. If you did not receive, I share the document with your MCU email, or if you have some issues, soon I will, once you have selected your topic, okay, I will upload that one under the resource section. I'm just waiting for everybody to be able to write your topics there in the drive, so that I will be able to copy and share it under resource LMS, so that you will be able to see all. Okay? I repeat, I will not upload an example. I have shown an example last meeting. Okay? The lecture notes is so basic. I have written there, suggested, I should say, I have suggested parts that you should be doing. Is there anyone who have seen the suggested parts there? Can you just please share if you have seen? Just open your mind and share or speak, so that I know that you have seen it. If there is somebody who has seen it, even one, I believe that will be accessible. Okay, yes, Stephanie?
You're talking about the lecture notes, the topic that you uploaded with instructions.
Yes.
I saw it. A
Okay.
few of us would have put our names at the topic that we want to
Yes.
hear.
Have you seen the instruction on top of the
I did.
column?
Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Good. Can you please share with the group, because I think some haven't seen that yet. What is there?
Read it. Go, I can
Yes,
pull it up
yes.
and read it. Give me a
Yes,
few
you can
seconds.
read, so that they will hear, and it will be recorded also. Because maybe some of them have not yet checked on that one. Please read aloud. Stephanie.
I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up the information. So opening it now
Okay.
to read it.
All right. So if there is something that is not clear, please let me know so I can assist you. You can call
Okay,
me
Doc.
or message me in WhatsApp. Okay. But I will also activate, okay, that link in week 4 and 5. Week 5, I should say. It's not yet there. It's not activated. Okay? You can read now.
Okay, Doc.
Class soon. Okay.
Okay, Doc. Alright. It says instructions, lecture notes. Select a topic and develop your lecture notes. Use literature to support your content. Strictly use APA 7th edition in your references. The lecture notes can be 5 to 6 pages, including cover page and references. Single space, font size 12, Arial or Times New Roman. Use your creativity. You can insert graphics, PowerPoint, video links, blogs, etc. with proper citations. Note, this is an individual work. Suggested parts of the lecture notes, and it gives the suggestion with a list of topics below.
Me?
You read
Somebody call your shop.
suggested parts.
Okay, so this you read the topics, Doc. That's what you're asking.
No, not that. You have the topic, and then after the topic is
Oh, suggested verses. The topic,
yes.
objectives. That's 2 to 3 objectives. Introduction, section slash subtopic, summary, bracket 1 or 2 paragraphs, reflection questions, at least 2 questions, and answer. References, and it says use books, at least 3 articles from referred online journals, at least 3. No copyright and date references are not allowed.
Okay, let me give clarify that one. No copyright are not allowed, meaning there are blogs, there are articles online that looks like very good, but they are not copyrighted. I do not accept that one. Okay? I do not accept that because there is no copyright and there is no publication date. It is just maybe a black rod. But there are good ones like that. That's why if I say referee journal, okay, for example, so there is only
Hello. Hello. Hey, what's up? Hello. Thank you for liking. Um, hey, how are you? Good morning, Maud. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Um, I bought myself a small laptop, so I'm here trying to set it up and so forth. One thing I can't do on it is to split the screen. So my daughter will teach me how to do that. So I'm trying to, the one that I had before is kind of outdated. So I'm trying to work on this one. You know, it's, yes. I'm trying to, let me show you. This is it. Mhm. Yes. Yeah, this is it. I bought myself this as a present, early birthday present, an early birthday present. I bought myself. Yeah. Sometimes we have to treat ourselves. Yeah, man, we have to treat ourselves. Sometimes we can't just, I spend the money here, there, and everywhere. But sometimes we have to buy something special for ourselves. Yes. So this is my second one I bought myself. Because I wanted to do my videos and so forth. Thank you all for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe as we get on. I One thing I want to learn how to do the split screen. I don't know how to do that part. I'm going to maybe I have to go Google it or go on some YouTube to find out how to do that. My daughter will teach me anyhow, but she's so tired. Right now she's in class and she fall asleep in class. So I'm trying to teach myself one or two things until when she's done. Thank you for joining. And please subscribe, like, and share before you go. I was even showing you guys when she was on the live, but so yeah, I've switched the live around now and come to my room now. So now we're trying to see what I can do. Thank you for joining. If we go on YouTube and no. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you. God bless you and thanks. Thank you very much. Whoever subscribed us know, thank you very much. Yeah. Anybody on here know how to do the split screen? Type in and tell me how to do it. And just type in and tell me how to do the split screen if you know how to do it. Ah, it's confusing, don't it, to learn these things? So confusing. But I have to because I'm going to need it. Oh, good morning. Let me see. Let me go on this to see the name. This thing here, just keep. Let me see. Hmm. Hi, Precious. Hi, how are you, my darling, Precious Gold? Oh my God. Yeah, thank you for joining, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear. And how is life in Nigeria? From morning we have been getting rain. Right now they said flash flood threatens rainfall from morning to till it is unheard of. We don't see no farmers on a period, even though rain is falling. And I'm in Jamaica, so me no know me dear. We have never seen so much rain in March. March always dry and parched and shortages and all those things used to happen in March. And now water rain falling like whoa. Well, I heard that oh God, not the meteorologist, not a different what the man again was saying that we're gonna get a lot of rain because of the climate change and the ocean So, and remember, they said we're going to, we used to see get a lot of rain from May go on, May, June. Now they said we're not going to see that anymore. We're going to start getting the rain from early May, early May. We used to get rain June, right? June. That's when the hurricane season begins. Now they say now things change. We're gonna get it from May. No, it's March. No, that's why I got to April, May. Now it's March. I will get it from now. So the rain fall. I yesterday the breeze blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it. The trees and just straight. Remember say even this evening somebody asked me, so I wonder if a hurricane will get again. I don't know if say I don't know me there. Because everything just change and behaving different. The seasons them change, everything it season them come like them confused. So we have to just live and pray let them tell you because there's so much happening. You don't even know what's going on, but I mean, God is doing His thing. God is doing His thing, so we have to just look up and prepare your precious. That's all we can do because something strange is happening. Something strange is happening. So, but they are not trying to go up on the computer, the laptop here to try to learn how to do the split screen. Somebody was teaching us one, but this is way up in last year, and way up in last year, June, July. So I forget how to do it. Now me go up on Google now. We go learn how to do it. Or YouTube. I remember that I have the chance to do it. But I mean, I don't know. But I have to learn it. I have to learn it. I wish I could learn it by tomorrow because I would like to do a live stream tomorrow. But I can't use the thing. So tonight I go up most of the night. I learn how to do the split screen. Oh my. And and none of you on here don't know how to do it. Not true. Would write and tell me how to do it. Oh Lord. I go Google it. I put in my earpiece. Come in I want to make no noise in the thing. How to do the I have to learn this by tomorrow. Somebody teach me that already, and she used to do it, but I don't know if she remember how to do it. But I would love to learn it by myself because I'm going to be alone at home tomorrow. So I want to. In the days I'm alone at home, so you see I have to learn to do it by myself. Lord help me. The signal bad because I will power weather. The signal just bad. So thank you all for joining. Mm. So I'm going to go on YouTube now to see if I can find how to do this thing. Oh boy. The young people them know to do everything, you know. Thank you for joining. Everybody that's coming in. Thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe as you come in. Please remember to like, remember to leave a subscription. Thank you all for joining. Nobody don't know how to do the split screen thing on the laptop. Could type it in the comment section and let me know, please. And thank you. All right, let me go. I better try Google first. We'll ask Google first. I could check Chat GPT, you know. I'll soon find out how to do it. I got Chat GPT. I type in the chat box. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Boy, me tough, you know, we can't learn the message, you know. Mm. Ah, boy. Oh Lord, give me strength. Mm. Me see a whole lot of something how to do it, I don't know. Boy, one person if you learn how to do this. That's what I mean. Oh my god, how to Alright, let me see something now. I mean, what is it? More I learn how to do that. I try to teach myself how to do this. I don't know how to make the first start. Mm. I will still the right it upon this again. Oh, you have to go on Chrome to find it, right? The studio sitting upon Chrome, you have to go find it. Okay. All right. Abby, when you come back, so please if you can put in me, you can make a speak on it something from here. I'm gonna try to switch email and Mrs. say no in there. Mm. Hello, Javier. Good night, good night, good night again. Good night again, Javier. Abi, come? Soon come? Javier, I'm trying to teach myself something, but my head tough. I can't learn it, brother. I can't learn it by myself. Uh-huh. Good night, good night. Where from again, Javier? Javier, Mr. Lewis, where you from again? I'm from Jamaica here, or Nigeria, or some other parts. I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna carry you. I'm gonna carry you. You can't mind your sis. By signal by the man, Jesus spin. No, sir. Can't be listening. You know, say some people could not have no flow Wi-Fi, you know that? Maybe. Maybe some people not even have any flow Wi-Fi, because of the rain. As you see when in a class, everybody complain about bad signal. Most of them complaining. Hey, how are this, sir? I'm going to join them together. We join them together. Yeah, Abby. Abby. I'm going to connect them together and put them up. What they can put together? Mm-hmm. Whoa, them pretty. I can put free music, them, man. Can put all something. Oh. Whoa. Where if you laugh? I met every split the screen, I mean, I know if you do it. We feel dummy. Mm. 12. All right, Let me see what we can do, yeah. I be right. Me lose. Me no know much me get in at all. But me know say me end up and lose back one in there. You see? And me come in and me get back two. You hear? Mm. That's what me at. Hello. It's morning where you at? It's night where I'm at. Where I'm at now. Let me tell you the time. It's 9:48 p.m. It's a LOE Low Jane. Low Jane. It's 9:48 p.m. Now we're heading to for bed. But I guess it's morning where you at. Where are you, Low Jane? Where are you? Where you living? Where you from? Nigeria. Okay. Yeah. 'Cause this is the time when my Nigerian friends come on at night for real. Yes. I should have known. I should have known. Hmm. So it's night for us now. It's PM, 9:48 p.m. We are heading for bed. If you see, I'm in bed right now. I'm in bed right now. Hmm. Now it's about after 3 over there in Nigeria AM. Um Today is what? Let's move today what day? That's about after 3 PM. No, not PM, AM for you. Today is, let me see today. Today is Wednesday. So now is something to 3 or after 3 for you Thursday morning in Nigeria. Mm. You should be sleeping. I become no, but don't bother jump asleep again, please. Better fall asleep again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Um your name again, Low Jane. Please like, share, and subscribe. Or you can just subscribe if you don't want to share. I'm gonna end the live because I'm gonna learn how to do that. Yeah, I want to turn on. I'm gonna go on YouTube. Go. I'm not like earpiece na me is true. Mm. I'm gonna turn on the YouTube and go look. I'm gonna want to copyright me something. So I'm gonna go in this year, but I can get to do what I'm doing. Mm. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I guess it's Low Jane. Subscribe. Yeah, I want to go and learn how to do something here on this laptop here, but the live distracting me. I can't focus doing what I'm doing when I'm on the live. Oh my god. So thank you for subscribing. I mean when we get on back later on. you will be the first to get the notification. So thank you all for joining, for subscribing. Thank you, Lo. I guess you are the one who give me this subscription just now. Thanks and God bless. Have me come for you here? Oh, God, I'm still tired. Oh gosh, push. And thank you for the likes too. Oh, 5 of you on here. Oh my God. I'm in a two and come off, But me just want to go focus. Want to go learn how to do the thing here. I mean, people, I know. Mm. Mm. Me not tired. No, I don't know how to use this split screen. I want to go on YouTube or whatever. Me did that chat GPT.
Download the app to do that.
That is split screen, but for stream.
Oh,
You have to download.
oh, which one again? Oh God.
Remember, I
OBS. I have rest stream too. I think I went OBS. Human the girl it's. We can Google it. And me have more empty one for set, I'm coming the conduit. Some of them, I don't want to put it like jump. You want me put in a jump first? I'm putting a jump first. You was. No, I said I don't want to put the hose in a jump. Me no want to sleep in, so me watch it. And sorry about that, guy. I go do something and come back. It's going cool. Jesus, Don't bother what is it? Yes, yes, I'm very busy catching up water and I'm learning how to do something on here. That's good or the best if you don't know it. Yeah, when you rest with a name, rest with the last time when you said that. Oh, select OBS and nice. A place where you don't know that. You have to Google it.
Can't start anything. You look up in your
They
They can go on at the end screen.
I better do that already. Tomorrow, and do one you want to say, okay, I want to feel meetings. I don't know. That may want to do. Me not any like because I figure go on YouTube. It teach me how to do Because life change something still I look at it all. Even if we not get it good, we show me can learn. That's it. But when I come off now, when people start come on, oh God, I'm gonna get some book well again. Oh, what? Not no here. Not no. No WhatsApp number, no. I just don't go and give up my WhatsApp number just like that. But on the public thing, not no. When I'm doing certain programs and if I see where it's necessary, I will put a number there, a number, a WhatsApp number, but not no. Damn, but put it- well, if it's what you're doing, and nobody knows you do. Put what you're doing, man. You can't buy a person in my bank, please. I'll put it on. There you There you go.
What
Yes.
is it? Oh, my dear. Then they just take you.
Mm. Even check one of put in back. I can't buy it.
I am one.
You can't be telling what to keep up playing.
Girl, what's it then?
And I mean, like with it, you can't echo there on the press show pass with it's stand, then I stand, you just sitting there, you know. Mm. But escape on it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. No, another time, not now. I'm not in no talking mood right now. I just want to focus on what I'm doing. No WhatsApp number. Yeah. Tonight, not tonight. Hmm. Ah, one something not to put in Jamaica. What can you say? Mas, the email we send to you.
It's what them can switch him like when you switch up on the phone or see me switch up on this.
What maybe someone in the day, I want to do another song. Cash me. I might have to switch it. I say I can new one tonight that me did one. What minute we can play?
No, that's a no feed that day.
Oh, so go one day songs.
What that our studio?
No one, YouTube.
Mm,
I want to. The email in it tonight, you see? It can't just subscribe on. Oh, no. You said they look for Jesus, I can be get me go to subscribe. I know. I search on your one face. No, I remember time is go funny.
yeah, we do set up on.
I'm going to tell you because.
We do set up on.
Oh, what is this? I'm going to friend. I mean, this way. Walang yung nakalat. It's a pop sauce. Oh, God.